seen the photograph, and
you're a lucky man.
You are very lucky.
I know.
Yes. Congratulations.
Anyway, but there's a study that claims that brunettes are considered more intelligent and attractive than blondes.
Well, no kidding.
Well, I don't agree, and not because I was blonde for so many years, but it's an individual thing.
Yeah.
But, just like, your size and weight and everything else determines whether you get a job or things like that. It's just another one of those types of things. Anyway, number 14 was hair extensions, which started in 2003 with Paris Hilton and her sex tape.
Yeah.
But the hair extension thing is still going quite strong.
Yeah, that's the one good thing out of the whole list. Yeah. It really is. It helps a lot of people.
If it's done right. You know what? I have seen it done horrible, where these girls get them and they don't keep them combed, and you can tell who's wearing them because their hair is all like matted at the back of their neck.
Have you guys ever seen Jersey Shore? Have you guys heard about that? Well,
I heard about it, but I'm not going to watch it.
I don't watch that garbage.
Me and my wife watch it. It's a guilty pleasure, I guess. Garbage. And one of the girls on there, it was nasty. Like they had to cut it off because it was so tangled and knotted in there. It was pretty nasty.
It's pretty nasty.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew a bartender that had those things, and oh man, would it make her look nasty. Anyway, and the last one is back to the tanning thing. The spray tans started in 2009. Pretty much Lindsay Lohan was one that was sporting the a la orange.
Oh, yes.
And they said the DHA in those spray tans, which actually it's a whole lot safer than doing those tanning beds. It really is.
Right.
It really is. But you have to know how much DHA your skin can handle, or you're going to look funny orange. But they say it's been shown to cause contact dermatitis in sensitive people. So you got to watch out for that. And then there's this other thing called vajazzling that started in 2010. And I'm not going to tell you what that is.
Good.
You're just going to have to go look it up.
Yes. We got to keep them guessing on what's going on. But I am so glad we got rid of the blue eyeshadow, the big hair, and then the pencil eyebrows and the pencil on the lips. I am so glad that we got over that and it's gone. Yeah. And hopefully it stays away forever.
We got a few more minutes. We need to talk about our red carpet people.
Yes, and talking about the red carpet people, what we did is I get the Wall Street Journal, and I did watch.
It's been in every paper, guys. It's no big deal.
Well, I like the way they do this one. And yes, I did watch the.
This is the L.A. Times.
L.A. Times, yes, and it was in the Journal also. And I did watch the Academy Award, and Richard watched it with me, and we had fun picking the good, the bad, and the ugly.
I had it on in the background, still doing what I wanted to do.
Okay, so out of all of the photos in this paper, what one was your favorite, and what one did not like at all?
I had two favorites, actually. Actually, there was very little that I didn't like, but I have to say my absolute favorites were J-Lo and her beautiful gown.
Yes,
jeweled
that
gown.
was gorgeous.
And Octavia Spencer.
I got to agree with you.
They were absolutely beautiful. They had the glamour, the old style
the old
Hollywood
charm.
Glamour and charm. Exactly. Michelle Williams looked great, but I'm not a fan of that boy haircut thing, so it kind of takes it away from me.
And the other one that I really enjoyed was, what was her name now? I just lost it. Meryl Streep, is that her name?
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep.
Oh, yes. No matter what she wears, she always is such an amazingly classy act, and she's great. I was watching Tim Gunn, who's 3 years has hosted the Oscar pre-show and now is doing a show called Revolution. And I got some ideas from them on there, and so I wanted to share a couple websites for knockoffs so that you can find some of these style of dresses at a reasonable price, because those gowns those ladies were wearing were thousands, if not tens of thousands, because of the amazing designers that put them together. But you can get some knockoffs. One that everybody can go to and see firsthand, try them on, is David's Bridal.
Oh, that store.
They have quite a few.
They are really good on all of this, and soon as something new comes out, it seems like overnight, and it's in that store. And the other nice thing about them is a lot of them, when they have their sales, they have them sales.
Yes, they do.
Yes.
And then the other one, this is a website that you might want to check out. It's called uniquevintage.com. Uniquevintage.com. And they're supposed to have dresses that are very, very similar. And go to Devi's. They sometimes have some gowns, so it depends on what you're looking for. But, we've got the bridal fairs coming up and the bridal season and, all these crazy people that think they need to be married. And
yes, and spend thousands and thousands of dollars for one dress when they could go out and buy a brand new car for one dress. It still amazes me what people will pay for a gown.
Yeah, Justin Bieber got $100,000 plus car from his manager yesterday. Yeah. It was his birthday.
Hey, we ought to tell him when our birthday is. Bring one down.
Yeah. He's 18 now.
Yeah, there you go. And the other thing, too, folks, that I want to mention to you, if you want to find out how to come on our show and have a lot of fun and talk about your business, you can call 909-797-8291. Again, that number is 909-797-8291. And talking about the web, yes, it is almost reborn, hopefully within a week and a half, and we'll tell you when the grand opening of that web will be back up. And so stay tuned for that. And the other thing that I would, real quick, I wanted to tell you last week, I and the ladies were talking to Dr. Thomas, and I went to the speech that he did over here at the California Theater yesterday. I was totally impressed by him.
With the education?
With the Board of Education. And go to the computer, find out, you'll get a whole list of all the speeches that he did and all the plans that they're having for our school districts straight across the board, even with all the cuts that we're getting. They are making progress. And I'll tell you, Diane,
that's scary.
I felt so intelligent being in that room. It was at the California Theater of Performing Arts. The room was filled to capacity. And I just want to say congratulations to him and everyone, all the teachers, everybody that is working to help our children, because the stronger our child is, the better our future is going to be.
Amen.
Yes.
So if you don't have plans tonight, come see me at Trevor's Rustic Inn at H and Kendall in San Bernardino. Phone number there is 886-1086. And we have prime rib dinner for $9.99 tonight. Come out and see me and sing a song.
Yes, and Diane, thank you for being with us. Eric, thank you for working the board. And we would like to say good night to a very special person. Good night, Ed, Fred. And we will talk to everybody next week, same time, same station. It's KCAA 1050, the station that leaves no listener behind. And tomorrow is going to be Bob Bishop and his partner Randy on Realtor Talk at 1 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. Also, tomorrow night at 5 p.m., you're going to have Nicole with Change in the Air. So see you later.
Bye, guys.
You're on board KCAA's Inland Talk Express. KCAA, Loma Linda, 1050 a.m., the station that leaves no listener behind.